That's what you picked? Isn't this just too formal?
Formal. First of all, today is Monday. Secondly, I was going for a power look, to make a statement. Also, you have a meeting with the ROHS investments by 11 a.m. Huh? So this look gives, business only. Write me a check quickly,
They look lovely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yourself.
Mwah.
Obira, get ready to leave in 5.
No. What's up?
Yeah.
Hey, handsome.
What are you still doing here?
I'm preparing breakfast for you.
What?
You're not expecting me to leave after what happened last night. I have to take care of my mom.
Hi, welcome to Typically Here. Today we are looking at this wonderful movie, and I believe that you're going to like it. I just saw it, and I deemed it fit for us to talk about it and talk about the technicality of this movie, because this is like a teenage movie, a movie that has to do with some lifestyles of parents, and I want us to check it out. Please leave it comment section below what you think about this movie if you have watched it, okay? And also don't forget that if you're not subscribed, please do it to subscribe to the channel, okay? So let's continue.
Listen, last night was good. Especially what you did at the end with your... It's quite impressive.
Thank you.
But you need to leave now.
Why? You shouldn't talk to me like that. Not in front of my future stepson.
I don't have time for this.
This is something that I talked about in some of our video, okay? Now this guy is a corporate worker, okay? He's a corporate worker. Now I don't know how a corporate worker will be wearing earring to work. Okay, I don't know how a corporate worker will be wearing earring to work. Nollywood, please help us. Nollywood, you guys should help us, okay? Maybe he's working in the banking sector or in the building sector. How does this make up for a corporate personnel wearing earring to office? Just tell me what you think. So let's continue.
Obira.
So?
Ade.
Yes, sir. Come on, sir. That means the packages that don't meet the needs of the first carry-out.
Hachi!
Now you still want to talk about sound. Okay, that guy was talking, but the sound was higher than the voice, and we were not hearing what the guy was saying. Okay, I can barely hear what the guy said. Okay, so let's continue.
Spit it out already.
My father. Again?
Well, your father isn't using that title for anything. In the meantime, he might as well share it. After all, I'm doing his job.
You know, if I was half as cool as you, counseling all the girls in my class.
You be doing what? Okay, no canceling of any girls, okay? I don't want to raise another child.
Okay, but it's just one girl in my class that I like. Uncle, I'm using condom. I'm a flirt.
Thank you.
It's no counseling. I got it.
You better get it. Anyway, here. For lunch and for your cab home. I'll be working late today, all right? Got it? So get your ass in the car and let's go. Hey, forgetting something. That's my boy.
Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome.
Oh, here's your lunch.
Thank you so much, baby. Thank you.
That reminds me, I'll need your card to go grocery
Oh,
shopping.
oh, oh, oh. Where did I keep that card?
Check the bag.
You found it.
Okay.
Thank
Have a good day at
you.
work.
And you too.
Also, don't forget, you have to pick up Uncle Ben's package during your lunch break. Don't tell me you forgot.
No, I didn't forget. What package I did? Hey.
Don't worry, you know what? Let me add it to your calendar. Let me write everything.
These people, they're intentional in ways they brought out the sound. Okay, each scene you see their intention, how they brought out the sound, and you can tell that these people know what they are doing. Okay, and when it is comedy sound, they let it flow. Okay, in the other movie that we did, we saw that there are some scenes that, in short, majority of the scenes the sound was just flat, no sound at all. Okay, and you can decide to imbibe with that scene culture when you're doing your own production, or you decide to say, okay, I want to do, better way than this, or I want to put sound. But you should be able to understand that every sound must represent each scene well. You don't just put sound just because it is sound, or because they say that sound must be put in a movie section. No, you put sound in your movie based on, okay, and this movie need a sound. It must be something of a need, not something of a want. Okay, you follow. So let's continue.
What would you do without me?
You're just the best. What would I have done without you?
Alright, done.
Thank you. Thank you, darling. Have a great day. Bye.
Yeah.
Be good, be good, be good.
I like the way these people break their movie. Now, this movie before this place, if it's not in this section that I'm discussing, by I chop it out. Okay, before this place, they show certain scenes, and then they brought the production name and the company name. Okay, and after that they allow another scene to play. They now brought the movie title before this particular scene. If you go and watch the movie, and you will see what I'm saying. Okay, so this is a style that you can imbibe in your own production style. Okay, you can decide to say, okay, I want every I want to get an introduction scene. After the introduction scene, then you put, put certain scenes, your montage is your production name. Okay, after production name, you can then say, okay, the next I want to do is, let me play one or two scenes. After that, you put the final title of the which is the title of the movie. Okay, so you can do that, and that can be your own style in how you work in your movie production. Okay, so you got, okay, so let's continue.
And who is that?
That's her stepfather. My mom told me that her mom remarried and the guy is loaded.
Wow. But, like, isn't her mom supposed to be, like, grieving or something?
Her dad died 2 years ago. That's enough time to mourn. Come on.
But, I don't know, is she supposed to do that? I mean, like, remarry. I thought marriage is till death.
Till death do us part. Meaning, if one person dies, the other person is free to do as they like.
Yeah.
For example, if Isio's mom chooses to remarry, she can.
Okay. Let's get to class.
Okay.
So, as I was saying, I have a...
Okay, so let me talk about this. I thought they will not bring this shot back. Now, look at this thing here. Okay, these things are intentional, okay? These three board, 1, 2, 3, they're intentional, but you will never know that it is the production people that put this thing here, okay? Why did they put it? Now, this is the school name. This is the school name, okay, on the bus, or a certain name, maybe the school name or a certain name on the bus, which is the school bus. Uh, or maybe it's not the school bus, it might be the production bus, okay? Either the school bus or the production bus, okay? Now, they don't want this name to be pronounced, like promoting the name, okay? So what they have to do is to cover it. Now, guess what? I think it's the same name I'm seeing here. If you watch here, this is the same name that is there, but you can actually see this. This is kind of not too pronounced. But yeah, they decide to use both to cover it so that people will not see. But I think it's the same thing I'm seeing here that is still here. Okay, it's almost the same. No, this is like some post. Okay, this is like an instruction also. Okay, so these three things are intentional. Okay, they are intentionally placed there. It is not like, let's say they just meet it there. No, okay, because this is the work of what we call set and props man. Okay, they decide to design their set, how they want their set to look like, and the producer will say, okay, I don't want to see that, or the director will say, I don't want to see that thing, please can you cover that in, instead of them to just carry, blanket to cover the whole car. We just have to use to do like a style, as if maybe the school just put it there for whatsoever sake. Okay, so understand that when you're doing your movie, you should be able to understand that certain things that happen on set, majority are intentional, but some of them are not intentional, because these people don't even, some people don't even know what they are doing. They just like, okay, we'll just shoot anyhow. But if you know what you are doing, what you do on set can be intentional, and people will see it and know that this is intentional work. Okay, so let's continue.
Lots in store for us. Hey, Isio, how are you?
I'm fine. How's your mom?
Well,
Oh, she didn't drop you off.
no, my stepdad did.
Oh, stop that. So, how's that like?
Well, to be honest, at first, the idea of it was meh. But then, Larry made me realize that he's not trying to take my dad's place. He's only going to be a better dad, a different dad to me. My dad will always be my dad. Plus, he also takes very good care of my mom, makes her happy and alive. And that means everything to me.
Okay. See you later.
Sure.
What now?
Joking.
Okay.
No, you guys do too much. You get
Okay.
fucked.
What's up? No, don't worry.
What do you guys think about my mom dating again?
So, wait, dating who?
I don't know, just like.
Okay, so let's talk about this in a little bit, mostly this shot. Okay, we did a movie that was like yesterday also, a foreign movie, and you see that they have similar issue with something like this. Okay, they had similar issue. Now, what was the issue they had is that they are shooting against the sky. Okay, they are shooting against the sky. That you must understand certain things when it comes to movie production. You can shoot against the sky. It's not bad to shoot against the sky, but this is where it comes handy, or where it becomes like worse, is that when you're shooting against the sky, your image will be darkened. Okay, will be darkened, and in this case, there is nothing they can do. Okay, like you can see white. Now, what they can do in this case, what they can do is to bring an artificial lighting. Okay, an artificial lighting that will light this girl and light these people and take them out from this background. Okay, because this background is like a natural light lighting them from back. Now they need a frontal light or a key light that will be able to light the front, so that this girl will be a lit, but it's not going to be an hard light. It's going to be a soft light. Okay, soft lighting. Okay, and pour it on her face and shoot. This production can afford it. Okay, this production people can afford what I'm saying. It's not like you're doing a low budget production. Even though you're doing a low budget production, um, sometimes if you see your scenes and you plan your scene ahead, you do location scouting and you look at the place that you want to put setting of a team. Most of the time we don't do location scouting. We scout for location in terms of knowing that this location that we want to use, but not how the location will affect our filming. Okay, you get that? Not how the location will affect our filming, but rather how the location will affect the beauty of our scene. That is what we think most of the times. This place is beautiful. It's going to affect the image quality. We're not thinking about how it's going to affect, the production, like the camera angle. And sometimes when we shoot also, cinematographer have to consider these things. You're able to think, okay, we have to go for get light for external shots, which is called exterior shots. In case we fall into certain scenes that we cannot control, we light the scene. Okay, so this is very important to take note of. That is why you see that this part is not like too clear. Okay, it's not like too clear. You see that it's kind of dark, and you can see it. Look at the light in a shadow. Well, I want to say cinematic lighting. Yes, cinematic lighting, but when it gets to the other side, you see that it's more brighter compared to this part. And again, you can tell that the face is darkened, which would, in a real sense, if this is dark, if you dark this image, okay, if you dark this image, what you have is called silhouette. That's what you have. You will have silhouette. Okay, so let's continue.
What do you think about the idea in general?
Why do you want her to date?
Now, this is what I'm talking about. You see that this now is lit. Okay, you see that because there is no light coming from behind, but rather this is a shade blocking the light that's supposed to hit them from back. Okay, so if they've light it, and there is something I'm seeing. If you get to this, I will show you. There's something I saw, and it is from this guest's head. It's like I'm seeing something like a light from this guest's head. Okay, I'll show you when we get to the other shot. I don't know if they light it. If they light this in, I don't know, but because of that, I'm thinking they light it. But the light might not go for me originally. I think there is no light. There is no external light. Okay, there is no. If there is an external light here, I would have also feel it here. I will feel it here. So for me, this is just using the natural light to achieve this thing. Okay, let's continue.
It's not sad.
Does she have to be sad?
Okay, this is what I'm saying. You see this thing here, but this is a natural light. I've already seen this is a natural light. It's not an artificial light. Okay, so let's continue.
Sad?
Well, Patient's mom was sad. Okay, she needed a boyfriend. But your mom, on the other hand, she seems okay, so.
But, like, what if she needs someone to, take care of her if I'm away?
Okay.
So that's supposed to. I'm a normal teenager. I'm normal, guys.
Hello. My mom owns a restaurant, and I can't cook the amount of soups you can.
Okay. You do her dry cleaning. You are a stylist. And you are also her personal assistant.
I am not her personal assistant.
All right. Where is she now?
What's the time? It's 1 p.m. She's having a meeting with the design department about to look for. Oh. Maybe I am her personal. Oh, hey, Calvin.
Want to hang out after school?
We should see that guy.
Actually, I have to pick up groceries from the supermarket. But you could come up.
Don't worry. That's fine. See you around.
Okay.
What do you even see in that guy?
Oh, nothing. That's the point.
So, if you're watching this movie, I want you to tell me what you think about this movie. Okay, what do you think about this movie, and how well you think this movie can impact the life of teenagers, and how well you think this movie is going to, affect them positively and at the same time negatively. Okay.
Hey, my ride is here. Do you need a ride?
No.
Okay, so let's talk about that sound playing in this particular scene. You see that the sound was just playing, and that tells you that it is an emotional scene, and she's having a deep thought of what the his friends said to her, what her friends said to her, okay, about her mom getting her husband. So that is the what her mom said to her that will make her okay a real teenager. So that is the sound I was playing. You can feel the sound playing. The sound has its own vibe, its own emotional tone. Okay, and that is what you want to do when you're doing a movie. You don't want to like put any sound like putting doing string sound. At least put pad and put like what you're hearing, a kind of organic playing and pad, which is piano. I don't know the name of this effect. Okay, so the same thing we're having here. So let's continue.
See, you've gotten so good in this. The food is so delicious. Isio. Isio. What's wrong? You've been in La La Land all evening.
Nothing. I'm fine. Actually, I have a question.
Shoot.
Do you have a boyfriend?
What sort of question is that, madam?
I'm just curious to know. Do you?
No.
Why not? I mean, it's been 5 years since Dad.
Isio, I am busy.
Busy doing what? Aside work, which I personally think you work too much.
Young lady, I take care of you. Okay?
We both know I'm the one who does taking care of in this house, but okay.
You see, I am just not ready to date at all. Is that fine? Not ready? Date?
Good evening, Uncle.
So two things. One is that even when we're getting some point, a punchline in the scene that just happened, you see that they did not play any emotional sound or sound effects. Okay, like I usually say that it is allowing us to be part of the movie. For sound sometimes distract us from it, and most people will say I need sound. Boom. When he said punchline, you know, boom. No, 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 not all movie just put boom sound. Okay, so that is why we're playing this kind of movies so that you learn from it and understand how movies are made. Okay, so I believe you're learning from it. Okay, don't just take your movie and say, okay, you want to pack all the sound, bang, 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 scatter our here with so many bang, 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 bang. Okay, and you see that this needs relax and subtle. Okay, so and even till now they've not played any musical interlude. Okay, so let's continue.
Yes, I got something from the leftover from my lunch.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's fine.
Rebecca is on leave. Okay, so we'll have to go grocery shopping whenever I have the time. So what you do is you draw me up a list, okay?
All right, that's fine.
Good. Why are you playing video game on a school night?
Uncle, I've done all my assignments, okay? You can check if you want to.
But you have WIAC. You should be getting prepared for it.
Look, I aced the first version, which is mock, so the real thing will be easy.
Everything will be easy. You realize you get your brains from my side of the family, right?
Are you saying my paternal lineage does not know?
Well, you've met your father, so tell me. You know what? I think I need to join you and play this game. By the time I give you a whooping, you'll be frustrated and you'll go to bed.
You're making noise.
I am.
Here you go.
I am what?
Let's go. Turn on your badge.
Yeah, that's it.
Good man, even now, turn on.
Hey, Dad. You've always told me to follow my guts. And my gut is telling me that mommy needs a boyfriend. I mean, I do want to help her get one, but I want to know that you're okay with it first. So please, I need your blessings to proceed. So just give me a sign. Please. Anything.
You eat too much. Like you do.
So take notice of when the sound comes in and when the sound, fizzle out. So take notice of that. It's very important when you're doing your movie. Don't just like allow sound all to like some of us who are editor will just take a movie and the next thing just put the sound from the beginning to the ending. We just drop the sound a little bit so that at least the sound will not interfere with the main movie sound, which is for me that is not movie, and those people don't even spend time to watch through that movie. Remember one time we talked about quality control in movies, that everybody should have what is called quality control. If you are an editor, a filmmaker, have a quality control unit where people watch through your movie and criticize it before you release it. Don't just release movie and at the end of the day people start criticizing the movie negatively. You can see it in this movie. If you have also watched this movie, please let me know in the comment section below what you've seen about this particular movie and what you think about it. If there is any flop, let me know. I will check it. We'll make another series of it. Then we check the flop in it. Okay, so let's continue.
I wanted to tell you that for a while.
That's so unnecessary.
What? Oh, it's true. You've been eating. Every minute, every time. You're eating. Hey.
How are you doing?
We're fine. Yeah, that reminds.
Okay, so I just pick up something here. I decided to stop here. Now you see in these three shots that relate to this particular scene. Okay, I just saw three shots. First of all, this girl and this guy just standing. Then we saw this guy coming. To get to their own close shots. You see, those two shots were dark. Okay, the one that was bright was this guy's their own close shot. While these guys the white shot was not well lit. Then we now come to this shot which is you see that is lit. Okay, so now the three part of it we're seeing that some are lit, the colors are not balanced. Not actually the colors, but rather the exposure. Remember, I said something the other time that before we grade any movie, we should be able to balance the exposure. Because sometimes the DOPs or cinematographer they shot without even balancing the exposure. Okay, because they don't have a uniform balance because of a light direction source. Okay, so that will make that will make the editor to have to do a little more work. In this movie, is a little more work. Okay, so what the editor is supposed to do is to boost each of the color. Let's say in a particular scene, after editing the scene, you go into the scenes by chord before you nest it. If you're using Premiere Pro, you nest it. Or if you're using DaVinci Resolve, or if you're using Final Cut, whatever you're using, before you nest the file or do compounding the file for Final Cut user, okay, before you do that, you even though you have nested the file, you can unnest it by double clicking it, then open it, go to individual clip, your cut, then balance individual exposure. If there is a glitch of color, you balance the color as well, balance the exposure, balance the color. So by the time you are doing your adjustment layer on top of the work, what happens? When you are putting your adjustment layer, everything on that will be uniform. But by the time you don't individually balance each shot or each cut, you will have issue when you put your adjustment layer, because some of them will be darkened, some of them will be overexposed, and you won't have consistent exposure within them. But you have consistent color, but you have issue with the exposure, and sometimes you might even have issue with the contrast because of how it was shot. Okay, you get. So let's continue.
Reminds me, Isio, are you really serious about getting your mom a boyfriend?
In simple terms, yes.
Is she even interested in this?
Now you see these shots, okay, these shots and their own CU is the color is okay, okay, but just a little bit overexposure than this with their own closure, just a little bit, okay, which we can let go. And definitely remember, when I make an instance of you putting your individual balance individual exposure before you do your grading. For filmmaker, it might be easy, it might be easier said than done. Okay, I'm a filmmaker, I'm an editor, so I know what I'm saying. For those who are not filmmaker, they say, it's easy now, just go to the clip and do it. If you're a filmmaker, you're an editor, you understand that it's not easy to actually sit down and do it. This movie is at least, I think, 1 hour 40 minutes or so. Okay, you can just sit down and you're doing that. But that is where, if you charge where you are paid huge money, and you know that, okay, you have a target, you're not doing some of us we do, some of us, okay, I'm not part of the board, I'm saying some of us, we know ourselves, we do like 5 movies in a month. Some of us do 4 movies in a month. If you're doing 4 movies in a month, imagine how will you be able to settle down after editing the movie? Okay, how will you settle down to do this thing that I'm saying? Okay, you can only do that if you have people working with you. And by the way, if you have people cutting for you, it's fine. They can cut for you and bring to you. But some of us who people cut for, we don't have time to even go to the movie. We just like, okay, they've cut you, trust people cut. I've I've given somebody a job to cut for me as an editor, and then the person finished cutting. I regret why giving the person the job to cut for me. The reason why I regret is because I started re-editing it again. Even he has finished cutting, started doing the work again, because in terms of short interpretation, he didn't interpret the short the way he's supposed to interpret, because he's looking for his money. Well, let me just, those kind of people cut a movie within 3 days and they're done with the movie. For me, I will settle down and cut step by step. So when I finish editing my movie, I don't go back and do certain things. Sometimes when I'm doing it, I balance the color. Or okay, let me say I just want to cut. I don't want to close my eye and cut. I'll just cut everything. Then the next thing, you know what? I'll work on the balancing of color before I do my grading. So it takes me time to do that, and it's time constraint. Okay. So if you're an editor, please take note. If you give somebody a job to cut for you, okay, make sure that when the job comes to your table, what you have to do is to play the movie through and look at every error. Don't just put sound under it and say that is it. It will affect your credibility, it will affect your work as an editor. Okay, so let's continue.
Of course she is.
Okay, so how do you intend to go about it?
First, we start by finding her the right man. I'm thinking of starting in our circle first.
No way, girl. No way. Do you want to wake up with strokes of cane every morning?
Come on, guys.
It's like you're begging to relieve childhood trauma.
That man can even flog your mom.
See, I bet he flogs in his dreams.
And let's not even talk about that frowning thing he does.
Like, what kind of human being does he smile?
As in,
Okay, fine.
If you notice, this is the same scene with the previous scene. But right now, what we are having here is that the color has gone down. Okay, the exposure has gone down compared to what we have in the initial one that we have in the previous scene. Everything has gone down. Okay, so take note of that. Is very, very important. When you are doing your grading, make sure that everything works together. It's not another scene, it's the same scene. They only use that teacher flogging as a bridge to this scene because I want to tell a kind of related stories, okay, to that man's story, okay. Are you good? So let's continue.
We get it. Mr. Debo is out of it. Is there any other person?
the principal! Yes!
Now you see this thing now. Now I understand what they're saying. If you understand what they are saying, why they do this intercut, because what they are doing is intercut. Okay, please let me know in the comment section below what you think about this thing. So when they show that guy flogging, it's like they want the girl is saying, okay, we want, maybe I can tell that teacher to marry my mother. You know, at this point they were looking for wife for the girl's mother, right? And he's saying, okay, I want. That's why they have to introduce that teacher flogging, and they say, okay, you know what, even this guy, if you ever marry your mom, he's going to be flogging you because it's like he's flogging his dream. And then the next thought that came out was the principal, which they just showed the principal now. This is my issue. At each interval, sometimes the other we saw the exposure drop down. This one, the exposure has gone back to normal from the previous one because of why the grading. Okay, the grading. If they've graded everything at once, maybe it wouldn't have been that challenge. Okay, so you get how these things are working now. Okay, so let's continue.
Yes, he's just perfect. Guys, he's widowed and he has a son in primary 4. Listen, Isio, you can finally get the younger sibling you've always wanted to.
Nope. No, please.
Why not?
Because he said I failed my national maths competition.
Wait, didn't you score like 93?
And that's like the highest in the country.
Well, according to him, I failed. I got 93%. That's 2 points higher than the last time.
Okay, fine. The principal is out.
Well, that's all the reasonable teachers we have. Except you guys want to count to the janitor.
No!
Okay.
What do you think about Faith's uncle?
Yeah, that's true. Faith said he's single and rich.
What?
Okay, so Faith and I had a thing back in SS1, and she told me that her uncle had like 3 baby mamas, one in Asaba, one in Abuja, and one in US.
Okay, no. I mean, I'm looking for a sister, not looking forward to being in this.
Exactly.
Oh, I can just consider uncles or single fathers only, please. I beg.
Who else do I have in mind? Guys. No offense, Isio, but I'm exhausted about this whole boyfriend thing. Like,
What else do you guys have in mind?
I'm still thinking.
Are you thinking while you're eating?
Ooh. Hey, that is Obiara's uncle. Oh my gosh. He's smoking hot. You want to consider him as you?
No. Anybody from Obiора's family household is not a good idea. Guys, let's just rig up tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
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 Hey. Isio, why is it that anytime you see me, it seems like something in you just dies?
Okay, so I think for color grading in this particular scene, like what we're saying about the exposure is not there in terms of the then expose the individual clip. I'm seeing some of them are lit than some of them. Okay, I don't think this will have quality control in their team. Even though they have quality control, maybe they are not seeing this thing that I'm saying right now. Maybe you guys should put me in your quality control team so that when you guys have any movie that you guys want to release, send it to me. I'll watch it, then tell you what the editors should do and how they can work it. What do you think? If you think about that, please tag me to this production and tell them that we have somebody that can be a quality control person that will watch a movie and tell you where the colors are not well balanced. I will write it for them and they send it to the editor that will balance every individual color to make it uniform. Even though it's not 100% uniform, it can be, let's say 80% is okay, or let's say 90%. But if you can have 100%, it's a lot credit. Is a good credit to you guys. Okay. So let's continue.
Because it does.
Come on, Isio.
You see what I'm saying? You see that here is now lit. This what the other shot supposed to be, or maybe a little bit lit than this. Okay, but if you see the other shot, it's kind of dark than this. What we're saying, and it's the same environment. Okay, the same environment, the same scene, nothing changed. Okay, so maybe if they have this kind of color or two, it's like 90% or maybe 100% feel. Okay, so let's continue.
You guys, we need to find things that are in common between them.
Okay, so
Possible with cues.
he goes to the club a lot.
Are you seeing this thing now? That the DOP is trying to brighten the color, but then it tone it down, which is trying to avoid the sun ray here, and it tone it down. And what happened? The image is not darkened more than the previous image. So you can see what I'm saying. Okay, let's continue.
No. Nope.
Well, I can see here that he also goes to the gym. Isio, the gym is very close to your house. You can have your mom registered.
It's not gonna work. Sure. The last time my mom and I had a run, she fainted. Or let's say she almost fainted. I had to take a cab back home, so
Oh, okay.
no work.
What else? What else? What else? What else?
Okay, he eats lunch at Melvick Restaurant, which is opposite his office.
My mom likes homemade lunch, and she works at Lekki, and he works at Ikoyi. So,
That's it then. They have nothing in common. Absolutely nothing. The only common denominator for a meet cute is here.
we need more information on him.
Okay.
And how do you intend to get it? I mean, you're not even talking to the one person who can give it to you.
By asking nicely. Oh, my phone is dead. I need your phone. Give me.
Okay.
I need to call my mom. Hello?
Hey, baby. I'm so sorry I'm running late. I'm coming to you soon, okay?
Oh, no, don't worry. It's fine. A classmate will be dropping me home.
Oh, okay.
Love you. Bye.
Sorry.
I love you.
What are you planning?
Well, let's just say I'm hitching a ride home. Obiara, won't you wait for me again? You offered to drop me off. Good afternoon, sir. I'm Isio, Obiara's friend.
Hey, friend.
Yes. So I live off Olive Road, Ikate. Obiara said that you live around that route.
Yeah, I do, actually.
Okay, so.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so this movie is going to be wonderful, nice, great. So what do you think about the movie? Can you tell us what you think about the movie? What's become the end of this movie? Okay? If you know anything about this movie, please let us know in the comment section below and tell me what you think about this movie and what becomes the end of this movie. Did they actually fall in love? Did they actually marry? Did the woman marry again? Or the guy marry? And what happens to this girl, Obiora, and the other girl? What happened to their relationship? Did they become best friend, like lover, whatever you think? And most importantly, do you think that this movie is teenagers movie? Do you think is worth watching by teenagers? Okay. My name is Frank Ludoko and see you in other class. God bless you.